is the advantage, Dora, on your perspective, of working with a global company like eXp?
I think is the fact we are effectively global.
Yeah.
So the possibility I have to connect, direct connection to the 76,000 agents around the world is amazing. I can present my products, my properties. I can talk to them. I can ask give answers to their clients. So this proximity is fantastic. It's the best advantage of eXp.
Good morning and welcome to the second episode of Metatalks with Ilaria, podcast which aim to give voice to the agents, influencers, team leaders who are standing out in the countries of eXp EMEIA region for the successes they have achieved and the mark they have lived. March, as you know, is the month in which we celebrate women internationally in all the various professional and personal spheres, which is why this month I have the pleasure of hosting a woman, an amazing woman, a professional, Dora Fernandes of eXp Portugal. Welcome, Dora.
Hi, everybody. Very nice. Nice to invite me. Thank you.
I'm so happy to meet you again. We met in October during our European roadshow. Do you remember?
Yes, right. I sent you a picture of us with Massimo Forte.
We have an amazing picture with Massimo Forte. So, Dora, I know that your life is very rich, both personally and professionally. Yes. Would you like to tell us a little about yourself? Who are you? Where did you take your first step in your profession? And when did you join eXp?
Okay, so I'm Dora. I'm married. I have 3 daughters already. Wow. And I am a civil engineer degree. And I always work in the real estate. So I began to work in site director. I don't know how you call it in Italia, but this is, I was the boss in the site, yes. In the construction of the site, and also made the real estate projects project manager. So I always work with real estate. And in 2020, I was invited by a dear friend from mine that is also a civil engineer to invite me to join him in his team in the Remax in last quarter of the 2020. But in December, well, 2 months later, we are presented with the eXp project, and our team was one of the first to come to eXp Portugal in December 2020. So it's been very nice to be here in the eXp Portugal.
And are you in Porto, right, Dora?
Yes, I live in Porto, yes, in the north of Portugal. Beautiful city.
Beautiful, so beautiful. I've been there 3 months ago. So,
yes,
Dora,
I know you.
Yes.
Our meeting.
We met, exactly. So we met twice. In few months, right?
I was in Lisbon with Massimo, the first meeting we had in October, and then you came to Porto, but we did not speak then. But you were just a little, because you were between travels. It was not easy for you. You were tired, and remember.
Love it.
And you had to catch a plane, so you had to do a test.
Yes, I remember. And Dora, tell us about. So your beginning in real estate, you told us that you are an engineer, and so you work on construction. Can you tell us a little bit more about your beginning in the real estate? Also for the young real estate agent, woman, but not only woman, who want to start this career.
We are talking about to be an agent, right?
Yes.
So I already know the market of the real estate because I work in the construction. I work in the project management of the properties. So I would start from the beginning of a project, buying the land, contracting the designers till the end to get in license. And now real estate here is a bit different, but I know the process. So I'm I'm trying to be in commercial, yes, where I can develop it with the owners, the clients, a project from the beginning to the end. Also, because I'm starting, I also do residential market, yeah, as also, and it's working very well. What can I say for the someone starts now? It's not easy. This is like a colleague says, this is simple, but it's not easy. Yeah. So you have to have I suppose to be a good agent, you must have focus and organization. You must have really know how to listen to your clients and to your, yes, colleagues. The communication is essential. So you have to know the markets and the technologies, because today eXp is all about technology. So it is very important to focus and do what you love to do. That is essential for me.
Amazing. So we can say that you talk about two different things which I love from our job, and from company perspective, management perspective, because you talk about be professional, know what you do professionally, and so we talk about hard skills that we need to have to make a good job and to take, yes, care of our customers, right? Yes. But you talk also about another characteristic, another skills, which I can say it's soft skills, and probably something, and we talk about women, that women have more than men, because we talk about listen from your client, your customer, listen from their needs, right? And yes, so be empathetic, probably.
Yes, must.
Yes, so
you must
plus
soft skills. Yeah. Now you need, if you want to be a good agent for your clients, you need to understand the motivations, what they want. You need to listen, and you need to be, like you said, empathic. Meaning you must put on their shoes, his shoes, to understand what he wants, maybe if he can tell you what he wants, but it's very important that you understand and listens. Sometimes there, yeah, are agents that doesn't listen to the clients, always speak, give a data, facts, and doesn't listen to what the client wants. It's very important.
And Dora, your work came up to my mind, something which I learned from Nelson Mandela, because during an interview to Nelson Mandela, a journalist asked him, what is your greatest quality to do your job? And he answered, listen. And he told also that he learned these soft skills and this quality for a leader from his father. His father was a leader of tribu, a group in, yes, South Africa, and every time he sit in the group to take decision on to lead the group in some decision, he was in silence. He listened from each of them, and then after everybody talk, he will speak. And so this is something that came up to my mind. Thank you, Dora. And so what can you tell us about your first year in eXp? Because it's 1 year, right, that you, yes, are, yes, in eXp?
I enter I began in the 31 of December 2020. So it's been a year and 3 months almost.
Amazing. So do you have any anecdotes about your first year or something of different that you found in eXp?
Yes, because my experience at the agency before was very small. I was just learning the market and the business. I consider that I start working in real estate with eXp, but because it's when I really start doing the meetings with clients and start listings and everything. And the eXp Portugal, as it started in December of 2020, we were one of the first teams to join. Wow. So we gave some improvements. We talk about our tools, how you speak to each other. So it was a growth between us and the eXp. The eXp Portugal now is very different from 1 year ago. Yeah. So it's very, how you say, fulfillment to be part of this project, let's say.
Oh, you were a pioneer.
Yes. When I entered, we were 20, I think.
Wow.
20. Now we have more than 200, so it's different. It's very different.
I know.
Every week I have new agents. So I remember that last year, my first listing was at March, so 3 months to make a listing, and my first contract was in April. So
congratulations.
Yes, I was a buyer's agent, so but it was a client very focused, so he really knew what he wanted, and he would go see houses every day, almost every day. So in 1 month, he chose the property he wanted. So in April, he made the contract. The second semester of 2020 went smoothly because the tools are already going. You have the difficulty to present to our clients the eXp. This is a new project in Portugal. No one knows eXp. But if you talk about the others, some of the others, they know, right? So we have here a battle to become known. In the second semester, I accomplished my goals for 2021. So it was a great year. Very good.
Amazing. What is the advantage, Dora, on your perspective of working with a global company like eXp?
I think is the fact we are effectively global. Yeah. So the possibility I have to connect, direct connection to the 76,000 agents around the world is amazing. I can present my products, my properties. I can talk to them. I can ask give answers to their clients. So this proximity is fantastic. It's the best advantage of eXp.
I agree. Dora, who has either influenced or helped to elevate your career journey?
So you already talked that with women I must do several tasks. I chose a career mostly male. So when I start construction sites, there was almost no women in that position. So when I start, I was a woman in there, and tens of men working under me. So it goes very well. Obviously, my biggest support was my husband, because this kind of career needs much time and availability. And if he wasn't here for the kids, maybe I couldn't have been here in the site management. Then when I come to real estate, and that's why I like so much real estate, is because it can management our time. So we can give can answer to our needs, family needs. So I have 3 children, so I have to go one back and forth, and my biggest support that gave me strength to evaluate, to grow. It was my team leader, that is Luis Baldac. when I start, I was not so, let's say, I was not so mindset, but now I am really, really 100% motivated in this new path.
Oh, love it. Thank you for sharing. Contrary to what is often said about EMEIA, we women are very supportive of each other, in my opinion. In what ways have you helped other women either get into their field or professionally develop?
I think, like I said, for starting a career with no women almost in the sites and working with the label workers, so I really believe that I opened the doors for another women to come to do the same as I. So now we have more women. There's still more. They are still in Portugal here, and I believe Italy, because I think we are some. We need the male. They are similar because there is also. I do say it's not. The men think they are the best. They are better than the women in some positions. Yes. This month, when we celebrated the Women's Day, they say that Portugal, they have the difference for the same job, the men get paid more 10% than to women. It's a lot yet, because when I started, maybe it was 20%, but it's a lot. It's a lot. So I believe when I start doing management inside, I open the doors for the other women. In real estate, we also have more men than women. Last week, we have a dinner with the agents of eXp here in Porto. And I became a discussion with a colleague because he was in a group. I want to join that group. And he said he wasn't joining me because I don't have the skills.
Oh my God.
Today he invited me. Yes, but it's true. What is true. I'm not have the experience he has in commercial business, but I want to learn. So I can need to let me go. If I learn, then he invites me because you have to always fight for your beliefs and your in try to accomplish it and to move on. So it's a battle every day.
Oh, proud of you. Never give up and never stop learning. Yes. Given that women are often expected to take care and balance so much, and you are mother of 3 girls, how do you maintain mental health, Dora?
It's very essential. But I think I'm a lucky girl. I'm a lucky woman in that case because I never suffer from anything. My children are healthy. My husband also. So we didn't get. I am married for 22 years this year.
Wow,
so
congratulations.
It's been a long road.
Yes.
But I think you need to work on what you love, because it's essential for your mental health. If you don't like it, everything in your life and family and leisure times doesn't go well. And how can I say? I think it's also important that you have time for you and to do what you want. You only your person. I play in a volleyball team for veterans.
Wow.
Yes, and when I went sometimes during my life, when my first daughter was born, I moved to Lisbon. And then I went to look for, I never played volleyball when I was young, only in school, but that's nothing. But it was something that I wanted to do. So I found the club, I started practicing at 36 years old. With 2 daughters already, and then I come back to Porto, and I get, because my oldest one play volleyball after the mother, so I start in their clubs to pressure for creation of this team, and I'm the the coordinator of the team, and we play, and we really play and compete in the championship. So today I started my championship. I have a game today. It's the first one in 2 years of the pandemic. So it's very nice that you can go to do something that's just for you, not for your children, not for your husband, not for your work, just for you. It's very essential. Yes, yes.
Wow, amazing story of commitment and passion. Thank you, Dora. Put heart in everything you do. Love it. Dora, what female role model did you have, if you have, and how did that impact you?
I don't say I'm a lonely child, so I don't have siblings. So I can say that my mother was my role model. She became a teacher after I was born, so she had the ambition to make something more out of her life. But I don't have a role model I can say that leads my way. No female, nor male also.
Amazing. Last question, Dora, and thank you for this wonderful chat. What advice would you give young women joining the world of work and real estate career? So before we talk in general, but try to think to your daughter. What advice? Yes, what advice would you give to them to entering in the world of work?
Like I have 3 daughters. So the older one is now studying the college. Start this year. So I say they have to, in this they are still learning to learn and to produce the studies the much they can, because it opens the doors, so they can try to find what is their passion. Because you have to have passion on what ways you do. If you don't have passion, if you don't study for it, then you go work in a supermarket. You can love it, but it's not the same. It's better that you have passion and you love what you do and you get well paid. So that's why I say to my daughters, I say to young women, because I really believe that no one leaves the college. Most of the people don't leave the college to think I'm going to real estate. They don't go because it's not easy career. It's a hard career because you depend only on you, on your work and on effort. So what I should say is to find their passion and to stay focused on it and to work for it. The path is not always easy, but if you really want, you will make it. So just focus on the goal.
You will make it. I love it. Beautiful contribution, Dora. Thank you very much for taking time to dedicate to this podcast series. Next month we'll be flying to UK and listening to some other amazing story. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you, Leila.